Welcome everybody to the Regulatory Systems Genomics meeting, and welcome to Madison. And promise you these few days are going to be nice weather. And so excited to have you over here. So I wanted to start with just giving you a little bit of a background into this conference. This is actually in its 16th year, and it's one of the conferences that is attended by a lot of people in the regulation and systems biology areas. And among other conferences, this is one of them. And then if you're interested, there are also the REGSYS, which is part of the ISMB COSI. And we have also a significant, the gene regulation community has a significant footprint in these general conferences like MLCB and also ISMB. And if you're interested to interact more with this community, there we have a Slack channel, and there's also like an ISCB REGSYS Twitter X channel. So as I said, the conference actually started, it started in 2004 in the sense that it was actually a RECOM satellite meeting, and then it gradually evolved where sometime around, I think 2007, 2008, DREAM challenges together with systems and regulatory genomics came together. And over the years, the content has really kind of, changed, and how things have merged, and, what kinds of things have happened. So this is just a rough outline, and this was me trying to summarize, look at the program from the last few years, instead of trying to do some kind of sophisticated topic model. That would be a nice project, I think, for somebody for next year. But it has been largely following how technology has been changing. Back in 2008, we were thinking more in terms of, motifs and networks and elements and enhancers, and how do we put them together. There was lots of omics, but mostly bulk omics. And then gradually, we saw 3D genome organization and more regulatory genomics. And then we also saw mergers of different fields, like systems genomics track now came together with the regular genomics. Now we don't have like separate tracks, everything is all mixed together. And we see more emphasis on methods, and with advances in deep learning and everything. And you will see it's now becoming more and more like a computational biology, like, there's computational biology, and there's the types of methods that we're using is also changing. You'll see a lot of presence. Before it was more computer science, but now there's a lot of statisticians, and all these fields are merging. So it's a really exciting time to be here, and hopefully you will see from the program that there's there's something for everybody. Over the years, the conference has traveled quite a bit around the world, and also not around the world. We have representation around the world, but it is largely a US conference. But around across the coast, we've had conferences, this event happening, and it is attended well by different people. Just to give you a few stats, so one of the highlights of the conference is we attract some very accomplished scientists as keynotes, and they're here, and we have these ways to interact. And so I'll just tell you a little bit about the social events that we have. So we have a total of 4 keynotes, and they will be today and tomorrow. We have 2 keynotes today, tomorrow we have 2. And then we have 26 talks that were accepted from submissions. And then we have the rest as posters that will be happening. The posters are all out there, but you can actually go and interact with the presenters during the lunch. And we had about a 42% acceptance, and most of the things that were not accepted as talks were actually invited as posters. So please be sure to check out the posters. These are the overlapping lunch, so from 12 to 2 o'clock. And then today in the evening, we have a little get together. If you're interested, you can go to the Rathskeller and enjoy some traditional Wisconsin, beer and with the German flavor. And try out some of the local food. And then I think we are almost there. So the program was put together with my co-chairs, Farhat I and Ali Azim Khan. I don't know where Ali is, but he was there somewhere. So thank you, and it has been fun. And thank you to the community for submitting all of your exciting work. And we couldn't make this possible without our amazing ISCB staff. So big a round of applause to Diane and Justine and Seth. Thank you so much for helping us put together things. Please, I just want to thank you. And also our sponsors, the University of Wisconsin and Alafia. There's a sponsor talk later in the evening today. And here are our excellent keynotes. And today you will hear from Professor Stevens and then Professor Chiquina. And then we have 2 more keynotes tomorrow that we will, that one is in the morning and one is in the afternoon. And briefly, here is the program. So today we will be kicking off today's session with a keynote, and then today's morning session will focus more on regulatory, on statistical methods, and you'll hear a little bit about perturb-seq and those kinds of things. But tomorrow we'll have more single cell, spatial, but single cell is, kind of everywhere. And we have posters both days, and then we have 2 coffee breaks that should be, again, mingling with people. So with that, I am done with the welcome.